You don't understand. That's why I was so worried. Because like DV, I could tell DV at the tribal council, he was doing something weird.
And we have 3 votes now. We have the majority.
I mean, we could get swapped or merged very easily. But as far as like,
we're at 13 right now.
If it continues at this point, and we go to another tribal council with this tribe, we're fine. We're safe.
We got the votes. Like,
yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Who are we voting if we go back?
I don't give a fuck.
Take a guess. No.
Monty.
Monty. He voted you.
Yeah,
I know.
Captain Meme voted out last night. So, we've got a pretty fun, intense challenge planned for our very first thing this morning. But before we can do that, everybody drop your buffs.
Dun dun dun.
Good riddance.
happily.
Malkin is going to hold out a bucket. Inside are a whole bunch of poker chips. You're going to grab one, keep it in your hand, do not look at it.
And you're gonna hold it out like this. Alright, and one at a time. Just whoever wants to come up and grab it first. Don't look. Grab it in your hand and don't open your hand or look at it. Great, next.
Whoa.
The number. No.
Get more.
Oh no!
Are we only
I didn't get him.
The last one.
My fate is chosen for me.
On the count of 3, everybody open your hands.
Oh, no. On the count of 3.
1,
2, 3.
Oh! Exile!
Yep. Vash, you got the black chip. You have been exiled.
Where do I have to go?
Special chip.
All right. New Tualatin over here.
Green.
Color.
Green. Here.
New Clackamas over there. New Tualatin.
Finally.
Here are your buffs.
I'll take a second green buff, sure.
Take the whole pile.
Can I just
Here,
use
friends.
mine?
Have
another green buff.
just what I wanted, another green buff. I just gonna like go around and start like dual fisting green buffs like this.
No,
This is my color. Color of our tribe that can't win.
Wait, where's the...
Yeah, Grace, go ahead and give me your chip.
What is this color?
Clackamas, go ahead and go downstairs to your tribal area. You've got 15 minutes to...
15 or 15?
What?
Alright, which one was it?
They have to go to tribal again.
Yeah.
So
We're gonna win.
yeah, we're gonna win the challenge because we're Blue Tribe.
But then they'd get Vash after they vote out Skelda.
Which is gonna be in. Well, no. Well, I mean, they're gonna get one of the people, I think.
Well, they'd vote out Skelda, they'd get Vash.
Was that how that works?
Yes,
Is
your
it
place is
always?
whoever.
Yeah.
I don't really
I don't
watch
like-
Survivor.
Yeah, I don't.
You look at the numbers and
That was
be
meta
like,
back.
Vash goes wherever he wants, and then like...
No, probably not. No, it's usually.
So there's gonna
whoever
be an
votes-
exile and then a redemption.
We're on new tribes. And this tribe is a 4-2 split from the previous one. The two are Monty and Piggy. This is, I think, really good news for me. Begonging got mentioned, and I think with these two around, Begonging is going to be pretty easy. Monty is already very distrustful of Piggy. He says he talks to her, but he doesn't think he can trust her, so I think we can use that. What does worry me about this tribe are the people I thought were my closest allies aren't with me. I think Raja, Menno, and Vash are the ones I can trust the most right now. Vash is not here, and neither are the other two.
Can't help but think that Skelda might be able to play an angle with Lexi and DV because Vash coming in makes it 4-2. And
Yeah.
I think that's an understandable fear.
Tie stuff is probably gonna happen first, and they might just rather they go to Rux. I don't think anyone's gonna go to Rux for Skelda. Probably, if as you said,
We were
Rocks
actually
for
going
Skelda.
to Rocks
as
yesterday.
already as since you already said that Lexi, you know.
We should have gone to Rocks yesterday.
What? No, we shouldn't have.
Yeah, we should have.
Why?
Because we could have.
Well, we
It's
could
not-
have, but like...
Rocks make everything fun.
I mean, they have rocks in case of rocks.
Looking at
Now I'm worried now. Now that we have swap tribes, because like it's 4-2, so we got Monty and Piggy on the outside, and I find it hard to be like we don't want to just like say that we're pregoning them, but it's kind of what we all think is going to happen, but we don't want to say that. So I'm worried about saying the wrong thing to someone and getting off to a bad start with them.
Yeah. So unless someone snuck something.
Did anything happening on your tribe, or was it just solitaire for?
It was just solitaire, magic. Yeah. There was a magic draft at some point.
In some ways, like, here's the thing, and like obviously, like in this tribe, like it's 3-3, and I'm not sure it's gonna like stay on the tribe lines or not. But like when it comes to merge, I don't know if it's just gonna be like Pagong or not. And so like if there are tribe divisions that we can help you with, like basically at this point we're all
They have nothing. What do we have?
The former Green tribe are like free agents for hire. We're willing to work with just about anybody if it helps us make another bond that will surpass those first tribal bonds, right? So like, especially if we can just win and not have to go to tribal.
Yeah.
Like if we can like just go in as a 6, and that'd be fine. I feel really bad that Piggy and Monty went over to the other side because I think that they're kind of trapped. I feel like they're going to go home pretty soon as a result of that. But I have Skelda and DV over here. We're 3-3. That makes a decent chance for us to keep moving on.
So
if we don't win challenges, I think we'll have to threaten to like stick together and to go to rocks no matter what. Because if too many greens die, we'll just die and merge anyway. So basically, we're going to threaten to sort of go to rocks if we lose, and if we win, it won't matter. But I think that we'll probably be able to convince the other ones to vote each other, because Bash got exiled, and he drew some kind of black chip, and we just got into our tribes, basically. Hopefully we win, but it's going to be really hard, because new tribe dynamics are very difficult.
We're swapping now, so I find myself on green. I'm with Lexi, I'm with DV, and I'm with Skelda. From my original tribe, I have Raja and Menno. I am talking to I'm talking to everyone, but I'm also finding myself left out. I was standing on the balcony. I'm standing on the balcony by myself. I'm inside the room by myself. I'm starting to realize that things are going south.
Right, so you will be joining whatever tribe loses after the next tribal council. You have won a reward. It is a double vote. Now, I will give it to you at the merge.
Okay.
Unless you can correctly predict right now which tribe is going to win the next challenge. And then I will give it to you immediately after the challenge.
What tribes do we have?
The Clackamas tribe and the Tualatin tribe.
Yes, I meant who's
Lexi, Skelda,
DV,
and then Finn,
Menno,
and Raja.
Okay.
Are on that tribe. Everyone else is on the other ones. So.
Yeah. The tribe that's going to win is the first tribe you listed, the one with.
So the Tualatin tribe.
The Tualatin tribe's going to win.
Alright, so if the Tualatin tribe wins, you will get your double vote immediately.
Okay.
And if you get it wrong, then you have to wait till merge to get it.
Okay.
So you have to survive till merge to get it.
Whew. So, what do I do now? Considering I was rooting for exile when we were pulling poker chips, I'm really excited about this opportunity. It means, one, because my overall goal is to get to the merge without ever having to go to tribal council. And now I am one step closer to that. I'm kind of pumped, even though I do miss out on a round of socialization with especially people who I haven't met already, and that could pose to be deadly. But that doesn't matter if I make it to merge. Honestly, I'm really happy about this, even if being exiled it's going to be so hard out in this vast desert. But
so
I believe I can stick it.
Alright, welcome new tribes. Hope you all got some time to get to know each other. We're new tribe mates. As you can see, we've got a wonderful view of Exile Island over there.
How's the view?
It's tough work, but it's good work.
How's the pay?
Terrible.
So,
Can't have everything.
for this challenge, we called a little bit of an audible. We were going to do it on the grass, but those of you who walk through the grass know that is not a very good idea.
Maybe I'll travel with that.
So, here is what is going to happen. There are 2 pink buckets. The one closest to the lake belongs to Wallerton. The one closest to the house belongs to Clackamas. Here, between the 2 torches, is an area where no one is allowed to go. Each tribe will have Each tribe will have 3 people over here with buckets, and 3 people over there with buckets.
Okay.
The people over here, you can fill your buckets from the stream if you want, or you can go down there. Please be careful going down there because it's a little high, so no running on the buckets. But you will come back here, toss your bucket of water. Hopefully, the people on the other side will catch it, and they will dump it into the bucket.
Going to throw our phone for a bit.
When you
I am
feel...
on exile. Okay. I'll watch
Yeah,
your
Menno,
phone.
just put it by Bash.
Yeah, actually, I'll
Put
take
on
care of all of
technology with exile.
Yeah.
Really should have made
Malkin is over there with a bathroom scale. When you feel you have 5 pounds of water in your bucket, somebody on your tribe will go down the path, give it to Malkin, and he will weigh it. The first tribe to get 5 pounds of water weighed by Malkin will get immunity. I will give you all a couple minutes to discuss strategy, and then we'll get started. So, survivors, ready. Go! Getting out of here.
I believe in all of you.
Nias is first up. He throws.
I'm awake now.
That was good. That didn't work.
Sorry.
That's a good catch.
Fuck me, why did I do it?
It's fine. It's fine. Oh.
Woo. This was a mistake. Yes. Ah!
Good throwing technique.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Alright. Not much of a pocket there.
Thanks, Jeff.
I see 6 survivors regretting their decision.
All of our decisions.
Look.
Look at. What are you doing, man?
Watching off for having some chemistry.
Yeah, well, I use the right for everything.
Line up? Whatever. This will work. Yeah.
Guys, grab the stuff that has algae in it.
Lexi says the lexiest thing anybody could say about this challenge.
Oh, like that then? Fine. We're doing that.
Yo, the line, guys.
Okay.
I was underneath you.
Like I'll halfway.
Sorry.
It's okay. Right. Buckets are getting filled up. Who's gonna have enough first?
Good.
Who's gonna be comfortable
That
to
was good.
say they have enough first?
Wait.
Oh, we get everybody's winning.
Clackamas wins immunity.
Clackamas, congratulations.
You're like, hey, Nano, you want to go be okay with getting wet?
Lawson would have had it if they'd gotten here first, so it came down to who got here first.
How heavy were they?
They were both over like 7 pounds.
No, water is 8 pounds to a gallon? Yeah.
Well, The members have changed, but the Clackamas name is still going strong. Congratulations to immunity. Go ahead and head on back to camp.
Cool. And go get dry. Ugh.
Wallerton, I got nothing for you.
My 4th tribal in a row. Tribe is tied 3-3. I have no idea what's gonna happen. I'm legitimately clueless. I don't think it makes sense for me to flip. But DV literally voted for me last time and I voted for him, so why would he stick with us? I really like Fen, and I've gotten really good vibes from Fen. Like just when I've been in, like, just seeing him around, so I think I'm gonna approach Fen and try to form something. Because I would be such a good ally, like, why would you not want to work with me? And I don't know, I'm just tired of getting targeted and I'm tired of going to tribals. It's really just not a good feeling.
Voting for any green, 3 of us doesn't really make any sense, so. But I don't want to vote for you, so. But I'm obviously not going to tell you that. Yeah. Okay, so now we actually did lose a challenge, so I'm probably going to have to vote out Fenrir here. I'm going to try and talk to Lexi, DV, Skella, see if we can find some, some way in there, so I can, maybe work something out for future rounds.
So, I guess you have any thoughts? Like, I literally no idea.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not opposed to it. Yeah.
If Vash comes in, it's 4-2. If you're in the green, it's time. It's too easy, right? So we have to build a little bit before we do. But with you guys, if there's some blue coming in, you don't have to be forced for that. You can make a blue and it's 3-3. So I pitched it to Raja. You guys vote. It's to me. We'll all work together.
This vote is going to be pretty difficult because of the 3-3 split. If we had a 4-2, I would honestly be fine. Voting out one of the greens, but that's not going to happen. But I talked to Lexi and Raja, and they said it would be fine. Voting out Fenrir, and the same for me because I hadn't talked to him that much on the last tribe, and I'm pretty close with Raja, I feel. And Vash will be coming in anyway, so then it'll just be 3-3 again. I do want to talk with Skalda because I kind of wanted to work with him or see how that shakes out. And I wanted to work with DV as well, because he's not American either. And I think it would be pretty neat. Unfortunately, Beam got voted out because he's an idiot. The Green Tribe told us a story that they went 2-2-2. So Meme kind of voted himself out, and I'm not really going to doubt their story because, you know, it's me. He does that stuff.
What I've heard is that, well, I know the Farm Blues is going to get targeted, and I know that because this is obvious gun, it's what we do. So, and then I know Rashad and Menno aren't willing to vote for each other. I'm not going to vote for me.
Did Lexi and Skelda tell you that?
Yes. That makes sense, but I'm still scared shitless. So I could be going here, but I'm hoping that, you know, I want to work with you. I want to work with Skelda. I want to work with Lexi.
Yeah.
If that means I flip, to green, that's fine. I'm willing to work with you guys. They're going to go back to blue. I'm not, so that's my pitch.
Yeah. Lexi, Skelda, and I were all saying that we were going to stick together, of course. And I was feeling that would probably be the best thing for me. But then, out of the gate, we have Fenrir on one side telling us that he wants Menno or Raja gone, and Raja and Menno apparently really want Fenrir gone. So that makes it kind of easy to stick together, and kind of hard if I actually didn't want Skelda around, which honestly, after the 2-2-2 split, I probably feel better about Skelda than I have all game, which is odd. Maybe I'm twisted. I don't know.
If any of us flip, we all die. Instantly. Like, I don't care. Like, we have to do to survive when we're dying.
Seriously. Like, I think it's cool that we both survived this. Like, how amazing was
I have a history of like having enemies on my first drive and then working with them later. I do that constantly. Yes, me too. We have to make a solid decision because we can't go into drive without you switch or you switch. Okay. So here's the thing. Raja was like, Fenrir has no one on the other drive. Fenrir's all alone. That's what Raja was saying to me. As like a reason to vote out Fenrir. But like I was like, Fenrir's alone. Wouldn't it make sense to keep him? Because I could want Menno for challenge strength. I just want to lose. I cannot vote Raja. I can't. I give you my word. Okay, I'm a vote. I agree that we don't vote Raja. I pulled into the bathroom to make this plan first, like before all this went down. I keyed all this plan, and I made him a promise. And like the thing is, he and I played the Genius together before he had to like drop out due to like family issues. I felt terrible then, and I still feel now. So like, I don't mind cutting him later, but like when I gave him a promise like that, I can't. So I respect that.
I agree that Raja's off the table. That's fine.
If you can convince me why Menno's a better vote, I'll consider Menno, but Menno's way stronger than STD. And if I'm being honest, like, if we can be like a unified group, like if Raja and Menno are together, we can be incorporated no matter what happens. We're gonna be 3-3, because we can't make the same argument to them again afterwards. Like, we would have to get them to flip a different.
Guys are voting for Fenn. Because Fenn came to me and was saying your name to vote off. And obviously, we don't want to vote you off, mainly, well, because you're like, it came so far to be here, and you're also so young, and like, the fact that you're one of probably our strongest challenge person, like, I think you're obviously the best choice to keep over, and just so you know, your name is out there, and you should be okay, I think. I think Fenn is going to go home. Do you have any, like, anything?
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing with regards to Fenn. I didn't really connect to him either on the other tribe. From their tribe, I think, and Trevor is like pretty social. He was doing a lot of stuff on our tribe.
Yeah.
Like, coordinating the challenges, stuff in the middle of Seattle, all that stuff, so it could be dangerous down the line. I did want to work with you as well.
I want to work with you too.
What?
Yeah, just like, I love our relationship every game. I'm always like, we've got our weird rivalry thing, but we make it work.
Yeah, and Vash will be coming as well. I think I was okay with him on the last try.
Yeah.
I'm glad Raja's here because I was really close to them as well. You know.
Yeah, right.
We came from the same part of the world to here around this.
Right.
So that was an immediate connection. So I think it should be all good for the TC.
Right. Yeah, I think we're something.
I told Lexi that I wanted to bring Fenrir in with us and vote for Menno because I feel like for our own longevity that's better. Vash coming in, I don't want there to be a new 3 for us 3 to be up against. Why not make a 4 with Fenrir, who has now no reason to work with, you know, someone who's targeting him, whoever's left of Raja and Menno. And then Lexi said that no, she promised blah 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 to Raja, whatever, I don't care, but you know, so she said she wanted that. I'm working really hard to see if we can get me, Skelda, Lexi all on Menno. I think that I like Raja. He said he wanted to work with me, but I also like Fenrir, and I think that's just the better thing to go with Menno, so we'll see how that goes.
Right now, I don't want to be this bad. There's 2 things. Either you go to rocks against green, which we're willing to do, but it's probably a very bad situation for you guys, given how advantage you have. Or a blue switches to vote on blue, and you get another blue back afterwards. So far, Raja and Menno have both agreed to vote you, and that's what I thought. You're voting for Menno.
I'm voting for Menno.
So here's the thing.
know you mean. Ben said you to me. He's probably voting. He's probably voting for me, but yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. So here's the thing.
Roger, damn it.
It's some amount of matter. Well, I asked him, like, I came to him and I said, look, this is the plan. Which one do you want, Menno or STD? And he said STD. And he said the reason for that was Menno was 19 from Holland and, like, came here and he would feel bad sending him home. And so, like, that's, so he went from there. And so it's not like it's personal. So I wanted to say that just for the person that, like, trust or whatever. Here's my position. Our choice has to come down to what makes best sense for green. Because I think that, like, it's almost, like, certain that, like, blue has there's no choice for blue to go to rocks. It's stupid. It's bad. So you guys are going to be going that way no matter what. And so for us to make our choice, it's what will get us a little bit further in the game for a chance to still play. Those two are close with Vash. We think that if we go with them, you're willing to just full flip. So next round, when Vash comes in, you'll go to like Vash.
Yeah, I'm willing to. I'm willing to be with you guys.
Let's do Menno.
The thing is, at that moment, I knew it would be very hard for me to try and flip Skelda to vote for Lexi. So I think at this point, I do like DV, Lexi, and Skelda, and I think I can work with them, and I think we can get farther in this game. And I think that hopefully we can eliminate some other people and get far, and then at a later time I can cut Lexi out because I'm very threatened by her. I think she's a huge threat, but I think she's also going to be a good shield. So hopefully I can ride the Lexi train towards the end and find a way to get her out before we reach the finals. So
I feel like I'm in a precarious position because Fenrir said, Lexi said Fenrir was gunning for me from Scala, but it's pretty fake right now. I think I'm going to ask Roger later on what Fenrir told him, because I think I trust Roger himself more than like a third-hand, second-hand source.
Yeah, so I already talked to Lexi and Scala and told both of them that I'm willing to go with you guys.
I heard a similar thing from Menno.
Yeah,
as well.
I think we can go back Fenrir now. Okay. And then next round we'll see what happens. Okay. I mean, Lexi seems really anxious about Skelda.
Yeah.
And Scala seems pretty anxious about you for some reason. So, but I'm willing to work with you. So.
Well, I appreciate that. I'm very willing to work with you.
Okay.
My last try was just drama.
Yeah, wow.
I don't know who was on top, but it probably wasn't me. I was like on top at the beginning, and then it all sort of crumbled.
Okay. Yeah, Fenrir just came up and he mentioned that he wanted to work with me in Skelda, so I'm not sure what we should probably tell him some bullshit story, but.
Okay, so Fenrir comes up to me, and Fenrir basically says that Lexi has leaked to Raja that I told Lexi that Raja said Lexi's name, which is the truth. Raja knows it. Raja was trying to tell me that I was on the bottom, and I was not going to turn on the only people who I've been with this whole game with. Like, I'm loyal to Lexi, or I was loyal to Lexi, and I was loyal to DV. But the fact that Lexi would, like, two-time me like that does legitimately give me pause, because I'm like, she's already so smart, she's so good, and like the fact that she's leaking things back to Raja, when obviously that looks horrible for me if it gets leaked.
Welcome to Tribal Council. For some of you, this is your first time here.
Fire is life for this.
Yep, fire represents your life. You got him over there. And yeah, so
it's your fourth time here.
for others, yes. Is Tualatin, the Willamette Valley Native American Kalapuya tribe's word for Malalo? Let's talk a bit about the swap. Lexi, were you happy to be swapping?
This bandana represents the unity of our tribe as one cohesive unit of happy and lovely people. No, swaps are scary. They're absolutely terrifying. I think we got a bit fortunate in the way the swap went that we didn't go in completely outnumbered, and we could just talk to people and actually make bonds without having it be like there's an easy vote still there. Like, it makes a lot of, like, making bonds work a lot easier. Because you want to make bonds. We like the early tribe stuff. It's useful, but if it went that way for the entire game, Green would just die. So it's important to. That was a fucking bird of prey. Oh! Look at it. Yeah. That might be a kestrel, actually. That's so good. I'm sorry. Like, I had a whole thing going on, but I love fucking raptors, and that's really cool.
That's really cool.
Sorry. Where was I? Yes. It's important for Green to be able to build relationships with some people in blue and try and find a common ground for us to be able to work, or else we're just all going to die anyway. So, that's what I mean. Like, this was kind of a joke, but also it is serious. Like, Green has to, like, stick together, but we have to be able to work with blue as well, or else we're all, like, this whole tribe will die. The blue over there will take over instead.
Okay. Well, Raja. There's still talk about green and blue as if they're separate units, and then the attempt at blending them into one. How have you kind of approached the merging?
It's always going to be hard after swap, and especially in a division of 3-3. I mean, you want that security, and your former tribe is sort of that security. So if you're voting someone out, then you lose a certain amount of security in your tribe, and that's not something you easily give up on. On the other hand, there's also an option that if you go to rocks, that it'll be you. So you have to weigh carefully what you choose, and yeah, what do you want to do going further in the game.
Okay, so Fen, obviously you were coming from the old Clackamas tribe, and you guys had a great immunity streak, but this is your first tribal council. Is that, do you think it was better for the Clackamas tribe to have never gone to TC?
Well, I think that when a tribe never goes to TC, sometimes some of those bonds can't be tested, but at the same time, I do feel like as a tribe, we spent a lot of time, just relaxing and chilling and just being, we kind of got a little more time to get to know each other, I think, and kind of connect. Well, I mean, we all know each other, but, kind of get, have more of the meat aspect versus the, survivor aspect. So I think that it'll be interesting to see if the bonds formed by going to tribal 3 times is more strong, or if the bonds forming by, winning constantly and being together is more stronger.
So this goes to Silas and DV. The last tribal council you were at was kind of an interesting one.
Yes.
First off, have you talked much about what went down?
Well, we know that we both voted for each other, if that's what you're asking, so yes.
We like to keep our relationship interesting, right? We're not about that, vanilla boring stuff.
Alright, well, was that kind of a crossing the Rubicon moment in your relationship, voting for each other, or have you reconciled?
I mean, I think we see the advantage to being together at this point in time. So, you have to just be logical about it. You can be like to a certain extent, we went to tribal 3 times. It's going to get crazy, it's going to get messy. But I'm hoping we have a path forward to not kill each other. I would prefer that.
Not yet.
And is that accurate, Judy?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
So, Menno. We originally had more time allocated for you all to talk, and everybody came and said, you know what, we're ready to get this over with. So does that mean, like, you know 100% who you are voting for tonight?
I think I know where I'm voting for tonight. I mean, I don't have any time anymore to chat with people, so if I change my vote now after I discuss with other people, then it's unlikely to really work out.
I can tell you from experience, having been in a tribal where 2-3 different people swap their votes at the last minute, it becomes complete madness and you don't know who's going on. So.
Right, anything else anybody wants to add? Alright,
I love you guys.
Let's move on to the votes.
Yeah.
So, Fen, you will vote first. Once I read the votes, the decision is...
Give him a flower.
I have hidden immunity idol.
Oh.
Flower
You got to read. I know who's going home now. Oh no. Alright, guess we're playing them. Looks like, oh, so you're going home then?
Yes. Those are immunity idols. Only one person can be voted. No, I haven't even read the votes. I don't know what's happening. So, all right. First vote. Menno. Second vote. Fenrir. Third vote. Fenrir. 2 votes for Fenrir. Fourth vote. Menno. 2 votes Menno, 2 votes Fenrir. Fifth vote. Menno.
Shit.
1 vote left. The 4th person voted out of Survivor Willamette Valley.
Oh
Menno.
shit! I thought it was me.
Menno, bring me your torch.
Love you, Menno.
Fuck you. What you did. Thanks.
Menno, the tribe has spoken. Time for you to go. Yep.
The Naruto run!
I suspected it. I went to them saying, I want to vote out Fenrir, and it's probably that they told Fenrir, I want to vote him out. So Fenrir was like, okay, sure, then I'll vote him out with you guys. This is 2 other people still in the game. I'm coming for you. So prepare.